viewers, welcome back to Code and Communicate with Gluten. Today, we will be diving into something futuristic, exciting, and little mysterious: artificial intelligence, AI. So, in the current scenario, AI is everything from the recommendation you see on Netflix to Alexa answering your question to the way bank detects fraud. But here's the big question: what's next for Python in all of this? Let's break it down simply and get inspired about how Python and AI are shaping your future career, right? So, first of all, we will see that what is the present, according to the present condition, where is AI? Okay, where we are, right? So, right now, AI is transforming all industries, whether it is healthcare, whether it is transport, whether it is business. Like AI is everything. Voice assistant, if you get any recommendation system, fraud detection, in the field of healthcare also, everywhere AI is there. Okay, and where is Python? Right, so Python is currently the number one programming language for AI and machine learning. Why? What is the reason? Because of the libraries that are present, inbuilt libraries that are there in the Python, right? Simplicity of the syntax, as we have discussed in the first video, that Python is very simple to learn, it is high level language, right? And strong community support, right? So what we can find out that behind most of these AI system there's the Python. Why? Because it is the simple, powerful, and versatile, right? So we can say that if AI is the brain, then Python is the language it speaks, correct? So this is, I think, now you have got the difference between AI and the Python, like where both stand in today's scenario, right? Now, but still, Python dominates AI, right? There are many programming languages, like we have C++ is the starting one, right? Then Java, we have PHP, many languages. But still, Python dominates AI for the three big reasons. Okay, what are they? First, it is very easy to learn. Like we have seen in our previous video, it's the easiest language to learn. Its syntax is like English, like that's why we call it as a high level language. So it's, which means researchers, students, and professionals can quickly pick it up, and it lowers the entry barrier for anyone who want to enter in this language part. Okay, then next is huge ecosystem. So the ecosystem of the library that is there, from you know tools for data processing, visualization, and the modeling. All these are present in the Python libraries. Then the next one is flexible because of the community support. So millions of developers contribute tutorials, frameworks, and solution every day. Okay, so which helps everyone to solve their problem. So it also works for research prototype as well as for the production. Okay, so you can see the example, like the from scalar linear model import linear regression model equals to linear regression. So it's very simple, like it's a two line of code, but it will do a lot of work behind it, this two line of code, right? So you can see that how clean this is. With Python, complexity become manageable. Okay, Now, the next is the future of Python in AI. So we have seen Python AI. Now we will see what is the future of Python in AI. So basically, uh, you know, what's next for Python in AI is the integration with the speed. So Python will keep being the front end language, okay, but it will integrate with faster languages like C++ or Rust behind the scenes for performance. Okay. AI for everyone, right? So basically, tools like AutoML and LangChain are making it possible for even non-programmers to build AI application using Python. Now, in terms of cloud, AI in cloud, what is the role? So whether it's AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, Python is becoming the default bridge between the AI model and the deployment scale. Then comes your generative AI explosion, right? So ChatGPT, AI music generator, all of these rely heavily on Python at their core. Okay, so what we can say that in the next 5 years, Python won't just be used to build AI; it will power AI tools that help build more AI. Right? That's the level of recursion we are heading into. Correct? Now, next is the opportunities for the learners. Like, okay, we have seen the future of AI, Python, what will be the role of Python, right? But what will be the opportunities that learners can get, right? So, if you are a student or maybe a beginner, start with the basics. Okay, then move into the Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and after that build small project like chatbot or recommendation systems using the libraries you have learned. Now if you are a professional, okay, you already have some basic or you have the programming knowledge, then focus on deploying AI into the real world business context. Okay, like using Python to automate tasks, analyze big data, or build prototype or AI solution. Okay, and it's not just about writing Python code, it's also about your ability to explain AI concept simply, right? So, you know, recruiters and managers love people who can break down technical complexity into everyday language, right? Now, here, the bottom line is Python is not going away. Okay, like we know that in the world of technology, after every few days, few months, or few years, a new technology comes and it overtakes the previous one. But Python is not going away, it's only going to grow with AI. It's only going to go with new technology. Okay. The biggest opportunity is here, like you have to start now. Don't wait to be an AI expert. Build small, learn step by step. Even a simple Python chatbot or a image classifier is a massive step towards your future. Like you have to remember that Python made AI accessible. Okay, so it is the beginning step. And now it's your turn to use AI to make your career unstoppable. Correct? So, what excites you most about AI? You can comment below, and if you do love to hear your vision of the future, like this video if it really inspired you. Subscribe to Code and Communicate with Clueter for more tutorials, career guidance, and tech insights. And always remember, code, communicate, and conquer. Thank you.